So as the title suggests, let's talk about how I was able to set up my business bank account in the US without a green card or social security number, which is usually associated with opening an account, credit score, all the things in the system. What I'm about to share with you took about 2 years to research. There was a lot of Reddit conversations, Googling is your friend, and it's completely legal for now. So the first thing you have to do is you have to register your business as an LLC. So what this means is even if you have an LLC in the Caribbean, it's considered of a franchise. So I'm going to get into that later. But first and foremost, you have to register your business. So Delaware is the easiest state to do so. There's a whole podcast about it. It's entirely legal. I'll put it in the link in the comment section. So you register it, and there's this company called Harvard Business Services. They are a dream. There's a guy called Justin. Shout out to Justin. I will definitely give you his information if you're interested. So you share all the information. It usually includes a form of identification. They do a name search. They do everything for you. The average is about 300 US, upwards of that, but the basic package is 300 US. So that option would be digital only. And literally, I would say 48 hours, I got everything sorted. So after you've done the registration and you've created your company, your LLC, then you have to have an EIN number. So what an EIN number is, EIN, because it's an identification number for your business. So it's the business version of a social security number. All of this I'm putting in the blog, it's in the link. You can look that up. So your LLC EIN number. So when you have those two things, the next step is you have to choose a state in which you want to open your bank account. And don't do like me. It was very dramatic. I was in the US, specifically New York, because that's where my friends are. So that's where I got free accommodations. Hey now. I made multiple attempts. I got denied by so many businesses. It was, I'll never forget, when I got like my third or fourth no from the bank, I just walked outside in Manhattan, sit down on the street, and I was just like crying because I don't want to lose business. I want to continue my company, and with the Forex issue, it was not a choice, right? So when I was in New York City, I was actually there for a triathlon. If you know me, I like to do multiple things at one time, hence a triathlon. I know I have issues, but I was able to go to a social event. It's social media association event in I was able to go in Long Island. So funny story, I was staying at my friend's place in Long Island City, and I saw this event. I signed up for it, and I thought Long Island City, same place. It was not. Anyways, about a 40-minute train ride after, because I was gonna go anyways, I was able to network, and I met someone who was in charge of business banking for a credit union. And this, as I'm even telling this story to you now, feels like a movie plot, because it just proves that, you just have to keep going. Anyways, so I met this just amazing man who assisted me, and he opened the bank account for me, and it allowed me to continue my business, accept money from my client in Miami, and spend that money that they're paying me for social media ads and things like that for my business. So after a while, there were some limitations with this credit union, because as you can imagine, credit union is a bank, and it doesn't have the facilities that the major banks like Chase and Bank of America has. And I wouldn't be able to be in a position to leave and show another bank I have a credit history without him giving me that opportunity. So when I met this guy Steve at the Social Media Association event, he was the kindest, most helpful person on the planet. Shout out to Steve. And I was able to create a history for my business, able to show that I have deposits, and over time there's certain facilities that the credit union did not offer. So I had to leave that bank. I felt so bad. It was a difficult decision, because without him, I wouldn't be able to shift over to a more commercial bank, which has been really great in terms of being able to not just access all these platforms like Stripe and Wise, which allows me to easily not just accept money in e-commerce space, but transfers and Venmo and all these things that make life so much easier. So I chose New York because of family and friends, but for you, I would suggest head over to Miami. It's a little easier. Shout out to my banker. You can just drop me a line in the comments, let me know, and I will send an email out to connect with the bankers that I've been able to work with. So just to recap, have to register your business, LLC. You have to get an EIN, which is basically your unique number for your business. You have to choose your state so you can open up the bank account. And from there, literally the world is your oyster, and you'll be able to receive payments, and who knows, end up on Amazon Marketplace selling stuff and, you know, shipping it out to the diaspora in the UK, US, and Canada. I want this for you. I really want this for you. If you have any questions, as usual, we have the comment section, the forum, and I'll slide in there and respond. And in terms of contact information, I will send it to you. From the time you sign up for this category within the website, I will automatically have the emails sent to you about the information that we're talking about. So I really hope this helps you.